revenue. Okay. First rule of revenue. Never increase your expenses unless there's a direct and larger increase in sales revenue and profit. The problem that usually happens to new businesses is they start rolling, things start looking good, and then the owners lose control of the costs. You know, they'll add on a little bit here, they'll add on a little bit there. All of a sudden, the profit is entirely wiped out by the extra costs that are incurred on a monthly basis. Now, there are some costs that you can legitimately cycle through a business that we would call owner benefits. And if you make the lifestyle choice that you want those owner benefits, like a car, then that is certainly, it's part of your compensation. But it's the extra, you know, the new computers that maybe we don't need, or the nicer pens, you know, that kind of thing, that all of a sudden start to erode the profitability of the business. And at the end of the day, why are we in this? We're in this because we want to make more money than we could being employed for somebody else. That's why we take the risk. And we want to sell the business someday. So if we're selling the business someday, the buyer is going to look at the bottom line and figure out how much money this business throws off, and by that, return and value your business. Okay? All sales are not good, only profitable sales. Now, I put a duh there because it really sounds like, yeah, that's really good stuff. I'm glad I came out tonight for that. The key here is knowing your gross margin on any sale. Revenues are not enough. You have to know that when you get paid, there's going to be something left over. If all you're focused on is the top line of the sales, you're going to miss the bottom line and it's going to start to erode. Going back to cash flow, assuming the profitability, even if you make less money on a sale, if it generates cash faster than in the beginning, it's going to be better than a slow cash, right? And something that many businesses fall into is it's much, much, much better to have a lot of medium and small size sales than it is to have large sales. So many people I encounter are going after the big, you know, corporations and trying to get these big contracts. The problem is that when you get those, you're effectively the equivalent of employee of the corporation. If any more than 30% of your gross revenue is coming from more than one client, you've got a big problem.